Welcome in, AOP. Well, how's it going, buddy? Max. Yeah, things are good. I woke up with a headache this morning. More like this afternoon. And I took the day off of Hipsy because of the headache. But that's okay. I just had me some shawarma. So I had some food. Hey, DW. Welcome in, my dear. Welcome in, Michael. So this is just going to be a little short one tonight. I'm not going to be on here long. But I figure I'd do a vibe check and maybe do another triple threat. That's what I'm going to call them from now on. We did like 5 triple threats last night. So I'm only going to do 1 tonight, maybe 2. We'll see. If tonight's message resonates, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Maybe the next one will be for you. Either way. You're disgusting, bud. Just going to know that now. Anyway. Welcome in, Elephant. Hope all is well with you. Wow. Do I have to put it on subscriber mode already? Like, holy. Some people and their children. Tell you. Okay, Matt. Slow down on the trigger finger. They can make stupid comments, just not vulgar ones. I could care less if they're going to ask me about a blunt. It makes no difference to me. Slow down on your trigger finger. I know you're raring to go already. I can be. You're very protective of me, and I much appreciate it. That's why you're my main mod right now. So I thought I'd just take a couple minutes, have a quick smoke, and let everybody jump in so that way you guys can tap in. I've only got 3 left right now, so if you want to tap into the message to see if it's your message, then yeah, you might want to hit the like button. Hey, Potato. Hope you're all well tonight. Good, good. Hey, Shelly. Hope you're doing well. That's okay, AOP. Not a big deal. I've got no idea what you're saying. I don't know if that's Russian, but thanks for stopping in, whoever you are. Welcome in, Tiffany. I'm just having a quick smoke, and then I'm going to do a collective reading, do a triple threat. Maybe I'll do two. We'll see how the time goes. We'll see how things go. Yeah, it's been nothing but rain here, but that's okay. The earth needs a washing anyhow. Mind you, the weather's like got me like a tuning fork right now. I'm going to start off by going into the Lightworker's Oracle. I'll pick maybe one or two to start with to start off the evening. Okay. So the number 17 may be significant to you, or the number 8. Things are going full circle. We have the family of light here for the card that I selected here. This is what it reads. The limits that much of humanity place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, and or community better than they love those on the outside. Restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation on earth. As an extended spiritual family, you will love all at your own. You are meant to belong to a broader family of light. So while some souls are incarnated to learn about us and them, others have the purpose of teaching unconditional, all-embracing love. You are one of these. You've taken life to love the many, not just the few. For this life purpose to be anchored, issues in your biological family may keep you from bonding with them in a typical way. Perhaps you were the odd one out of the family, the one whom no one really understood. Perhaps you felt loved but couldn't live the way that your family seemed comfortable to live. And maybe you lost family members through divorce or disease, depression and death, or addiction or emotional immaturity that left you disconnected from key family members. If your father figure was absent, while you must do the emotional healing work to process that pain, understand that the purpose of that absence for your own spiritual connection to remain intact, pure, and powerful. If your mother figure was absent, while you are advised to do emotional work to process that pain, understand the purpose of that absence for you to look beyond your immediate family to find your place and find yourself belonging to and being devoted to the entire human race. This pain was part of how you remained unconditional by the more typical family bonds. All these bonds are necessary for many souls to experience their life lessons. The difficulty you may have experienced regarding them helped to become a child of love. You had to seek family in expansive ways, remaining open as you searched for love, rather than feeling satisfied by your immediate tribe and close to those outside of it. Welcome in, Sag. You can come through your experience not as a victim of circumstance, but as an empowered soul to process it, heal, forgive, and step into a blessing gained through your atypical relations with your biological family. Although you were not meant to belong in a traditional way to your family, you shall not be denied the love that you need. You are here to help the human family joined by more than just blood or legal union. It will not just be you loving the world, but the world loving you. And the power of your heart to give and receive love shall not be wasted. So it is time to gently undo the patterns of attempting to fit in and instead just trust that you are exactly as you were meant to be. When you do, your magnetism will draw love and friendship from those who vibrate at a similar level of consciousness to you. Leave past hurts and rejection behind that you no longer need them to grow. And be brave. Pray to connect to your family, and not only in spirit but also here on earth. Let them in and know that you belong here in spirit and body to be loved, held, touched, listened to, and accepted just as you are. This evening's invocation, I choose of my own free will to receive all assistance from unconditional love, that I can peacefully process any unresolved hurt, rejection, abandonment, judgment, or betrayal. I have learned how to love more unconditionally through my experience, and I have learned that love allows all beings to freely choose how they wish to live. I wish to live with openness, love, and connection in spirit and in the flesh with those who can accept my love and love me too. Through divine grace, I ask for assistance in attracting my soul tribe and family light, heavenly and human, that I may experience belonging and conscious community, sharing my light and love with others. Conditional love, may all beings feel the blessings of true family, of deep, abiding divine love. So be it. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Okay, well, I'm going to do this. Just because. We can't have anything nice. So I'm going to start off with a vibe check. See how that rolls, and then we'll get into it. Great Spirit, guards, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light, please be here to help me provide a message to my collective, my tribe, and the people watching. Let only the best blessed messages come tonight, and let all karmic energies be banished from this space, time, and moment. Let any ill will sent my way be automatically transmuted to prosperity, and any ill intention be sent back to sender. Let it be bound to them for eternity. Welcome in, Ashley. As above, so below, as within, so without, and so it is. All right. All right, Spirit. What is it, pray tell, that we need to know right now? What's the overall vibe that we need to know? Hey, Ink. Welcome in, Trudy. Yeah, it's not bad, eh? So you're no longer in your emotions. There's no more worry. There's no more fear. You've kind of let all that go, which is good. And because you've let that go, somebody's stagnant. Somebody doesn't know how to show up anymore. Somebody doesn't know, because they're sitting at a dead end, because everything that they've come at you with to make you antisocial and to put you in your feelings and have you have the silent treatment and feeling left out isn't working. And they're actually going through some sort of legal problems now because of this. It could be it could have been dealing with harassment, because they really tried to bring disharmony and unbalanced and chaos and unhappiness to you. Okay. However, you cut out this toxic drama, the arguments, the incompatibility. You cut it out, and you're dealing with a psychopath. Psychopathy is definitely in the reading tonight. They were very abusive, conniving, and predictable to you. And unfortunately for them, they want to fuck around and they're going to find out. And now they're confused because, they're confused, like conflicted because of what's going on with them. They thought that they were going to get away with it and they didn't. They wanted you to be just some sort of dirty little secret, but you didn't want that at all. You wanted nothing to do with that. And you're no longer stressed out. You don't have any migraines. You're not worried about this because I think you finally cut it out and you've cut it off and you've moved on from this energy. So I don't blame you, collective. It's about time. It's just been really difficult for you to maybe transmute this, but you're working on it. That's all you can do, one little bit at a time. Nothing more, nothing less. What's this one? 8 others. So you're finding courage. You're finding solutions to the situation. I think you very well could be releasing yourself from the burdens, which is good. We've got the Ace of Shells. You're loving on yourself again. You're making decisions again. And, there's somebody wants to reconcile with you about something. Somebody wants to give you a cup of love. There's some sort of something here. The Seven of Shells here, but you're not focused on anybody else. And you're manifesting your best life. You're manifesting your reality. You're creating, you're getting your creative juices flowing. And you're moving forward with charm and passion. So, congratulations, collective. Like, you've come a long way from where you were. Good. I'm happy for you. Alright, Spirit, let's go into a triple threat. Let's get it going. Let's move it on. So, Seven of Feathers. So, this is talking to me about sevenfold blessings. Like, you've been through it. You've had a lot taken from you, and it seems as though you're getting sevenfold back. For all the trials and tribulations that you've been through. So this may come in many forms. The divine works in mysterious ways. Just know that you are going to be provided for, okay? Things are going to be coming back to you. You might even have somebody reconciling with you. Yep. So what's crossing you right now is balancing things out, adapting to environment. It may be a little bit off kilter. You might not be used to a particular environment, but I think you're going to adapt just perfectly fine. You just got to give yourself a chance to alchemate and get into the energy. Let's see what we got. What's in the mind space for collective? All right. So you know that somebody's manipulating you somehow, some way. They're trying to manipulate you. I don't think it's a fair game. I think they're throwing rocks and hiding their hands. And I sense that. I think your intuition is telling you this. What's in the heart space of my collective? What do they need to know? We got Ace of Feathers, and we got the Hanged Man. So, there's definitely some sort of deception here. This is a faulty foundation. This is like mental games. This is lies, deception. There's a lot of bullshit going. And you're just being very patient, and you're holding perspective, you're holding your energetic frequency as to what you need in order to continue moving forward. You're not really getting yourself distracted with the overall crap that they're trying to throw you. which I think at this point is very, very advisable. I think you're on the right track with this, where that's concerned. Okay. So just continue staying focused on what you need to be focused on. And I really have a good feeling that things are going to work out better than expected, okay? What is my collective walking from? What are they walking away from? What's in the past? We got 7 of acorns. So you might have been feeling defeated. You might have been feeling helpless, like you couldn't stick up for yourself, or you just didn't have it, or you didn't have what it took to move on. You're definitely coming out of this energy. I think you're alchemizing it very, 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 very well. We have the Ace of Acorns coming in, what you're going into, what you're walking into, which I think is pretty substantial compared to the 7 of Acorns where you were feeling helpless. And I think because you're focused, I think because you're utilizing your creative force, utilizing your intuition, your intention, you're staying focused on that, you're building your confidence with that energy, things are going to work out better than expected. Can I get the attitude and relation from my collective? We got the wheel. So you're headed towards a wheel of fortune. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of new possibilities coming to you, which is absolutely a beautiful energy. Got the 6 of Acorns for your influence. So there's definitely success on the horizon for you. Triumph. There's definitely some major recognition coming in for you, which is a beautiful energy. What's the hopes and fears? Fears for my collective, to whoever this is mating with. We got the 6 of Crystals, so things are going to balance out. The energy, the gratitude, the energy of the moment, and what you're working on, what you're moving into. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful energy. Okay, you're going to be, the wheel is working in your favor. This is divine timing. You're going to be hitting some sort of success, some triumph. You definitely got some balance, equal reciprocation coming in. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm excited for you. Yeah. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Okay. They're very well, like I said, there could be some sort of a reconciliation wanting to come in, but you're saying no to this. All right, you're saying no to this. They're probably coming in to try again to try back in your energy, but you're cutting this off. It's not, you're waiting for new possibilities. Like, you're not taking the old energy, because, like, if it was an old energy, they should have showed up right, rather than have you in limbo or having you waiting. It's really showing that, if they wanted to, they would. Didn't. It's almost like they were sleeping on you. They weren't really stepping into an energy where it was an equal reciprocation. And because they now see the wheel is working in your favor, you're getting the success, you're getting the triumph, you're getting recognition, starting to balance out for you. Now, all of a sudden, now they want to come in. Now they want to, they want to come back into your, because now they're actually wanting to take you seriously. Where I feel like at some point they thought you were delusional. I think at some point they thought that you weren't amount to anything, and you were just talking out of your ass, speak. But the bottom of the deck here with the Queen of Acorns, you're very passionate. You're very creative. You're very much intentional with your movement. And I think with this in mind, I think it's really changing the way that you look at things. With the 5 of Shells, it was kind of hidden in the deck here. I think it flipped over through my shell. The 5 of Shells in the reverse, this is you changing on how you look at love. You're not allowing the sadness to overtake you anymore. And I think this energy is you're changing the way you look at love. You're changing the way that you love others, as well as you're upping your standards. You're not settling for less. And that's really what I'm picking up on with this energy. Okay? And I think this is why you're going to be saying no to this particular reconcile or particular love offer. Okay, it's definitely an old energy coming in, and I think you're making room for new energy coming in, which is substantially more beneficial. I think it's a new beginning. All right, so we're going to do a triple threat tonight. So I'm going to do a double clarification on this reading, and then I'll probably do one more. We'll see how it goes for time. I'm only going to do a short one tonight. I think it's only going to be 2, maybe 3. I'm not going to do the regular 5 that I did last night. Last night was a pretty heavy night, energy-wise. It was very powerful. A bit of a shit show. To those that were patient enough to and kind of go along for the ride, I really appreciate you. There was a lot of chaos in last night's bunch of readings. So, can I get a clarification on the 7 of Feathers reverse, please? All right, so the Knight of Cups. So that what was sleeping on you before, you're going to have something so much better coming in. There's somebody coming in, quite possible sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This energy is very beautiful. I'm really kind of picking up on a very, very in sync kind of energy with this particular card. And I do believe that this is going to change the way you're seeing things. Like, there's definitely going to be a new chance for intimacy, quite possibly, or love. Just being able to open your heart to compassion again. Which I think last little while you might have been closed off due to this past energy or past energies, depending on the situation that you're dealing with. Okay? I get a lot of this. It very well could have been family that really kind of had you closed off, and exes. It could have been friends turned to foe kind of energy. You really had a hard time trusting yourself because of the heartbreak, because of the pain and the suffering. But I do see that there's the 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and you've been really focused at healing. You've been really focused at alchemizing this and moving into a new energy. And I think you're on the right track ultimately. And with this energy, with the 3 of Wands, your ships are coming in. You're waiting for the wave, and I think it's here. So if it hasn't showed up yet, it's like right around the corner. Okay? So keep that in mind. Can I get clarification on the 2 of Crystals, please? The crossing. All right, so we have the King of Swords. This is about standing on truth. This is about finding balance. This is very much about adapting to new energies. And I think you're standing on truth. You're standing on principles. You're standing on business, really. You're not allowing other people. You might be a little bit cold to some degree. But to the degree that you're cold, you're not settling for less, is what I'm feeling. Can I get what's in that mind space with the Magician in the reverse? Yep. So we have the Sun. You know that there's been some sort of manipulation in behind the scenes, throwing rocks and hiding their hands. There very well could be an air sign that you are trying to walk away from. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy that you're trying to finally disconnect from. I'm also getting that they very well could be kind of like a fungus. It's like this bullshit you just can't seem to get rid of. No matter what you use, no matter how you do it, they just seem to like be stuck somewhere in your energetic field. And no matter how many times you cut your cords, they try to reattach to you somehow. What's in the heart ace of my collective? I'll take it. Oh, King of Pentacles. So with the Ace of Feathers in reverse and the Hangman, there's definitely some sort of deception here. It could be a Taurus, it could be a Virgo, it could be a Capricorn. Those are the earth signs regarding the King of Pentacles. With this particular energy, there was deception, there were lies. They tried to wear a mask, I do believe, and it didn't work. Ultimately didn't work. You just had patience and you kept your perspective and you didn't allow them to bring you out of this imbalance. And I think by doing that, it really helped you solidify a foundation on which to stand and move forward. Like, it really helped you to make a decision as to what you needed to do. And by making that decision, I think you're moving into a beautiful energy here. Okay? Definitely a beautiful energy. And things are going to be revealed to you, and things are going to become very, very much stable than what they have been. Can I get a clarification on the Seven of Acorns? Yeah, Six of Cups. So this was a past energy that you're helpless with or helpless about. We've got the Two of Swords. You've literally had to make decisions and move forward without all the information, but I think you did the right decision. You didn't allow what they were doing to actually materialize. And I'm really getting a feeling of like reactive abuse. I'm really getting a feeling of not being at the status quo, at the standard as to which you were holding. And you weren't willing to diminish yourself in order to allow this energy any type of control, or you weren't willing to submit to this energy. And by not submitting to that, you allowed the universe to know this. And this is how these particular this movement forward with the Ace of Acorns. I think that's how it really kind of brought about change and maybe some miracles in your life compared to. This definitely brought some sort of success with the Six of Wands. So it's definitely some good energy here because your perspective, you didn't allow people to sway you and pull you down into a negative energy, which very well could have happened had you just kind of went along with the flow of things. The Wheel of Fortune, can I get clarification on the Wheel of Fortune? The attitude in relation to the Wheel of Fortune? Sure. So, yeah, this is it. Somebody's wanting to come in and talk to you and reconcile. And it's all because you have the Wheel of Fortune working in your favor. They all of a sudden, they want to take you seriously. It's almost like it's kind of giving me this energy where they want to try again with you because they don't want anyone else having a chance because of the Wheel of Fortune. They want to get on your bandwagon, so to speak. And I think this is where you're going to be like, yeah, no. If you're just in it for the bandwagon, then no. If you're just in it for the ride, you don't want typical, no, it's not happening. Can I get Six of Acorns? Can I get clarification on that? The Page of Wands. You're having to use your intuition, move towards and move with passion. Your passion guide you. Specifically with the Ace of Acorns here too as well as what you're walking into. You're allowing your intention, your integrity, your intuition to guide you in this. It's definitely a spiritual journey, I do believe, that you're walking through. What's your hopes and fears to the Six of Crystals? Yeah. The Six of Crystals, you're getting the recognition that you've always needed to want or to, that's deserving of you, like of this. Okay, so you're hoping that you're going to get the success that you're working on, and it's coming. It's coming to you. It's a beautiful energy. What's the clarification on the love card for the outcome? All right, we have the Three of Cups. It's about meeting your tribe, about focusing on that. And although the Eight of Cups is here in the reverse, what this is telling me is that you're recognizing that you're not really having to walk away from something, right? That your tribe stands with you. It's something to celebrate. You're getting the recognition. You're getting the triumph. You're getting the accolades. You're getting your flowers. You're getting what you deserve. You're getting what you're worthy of. You're not having to walk away from something in order to find something. You don't have to walk away from to celebrate, meet your tribe. It's like your tribe is coming to you. You're like, in essence, you're you're attracting your tribe, really. And I think what this is telling me is that you're saying no to that what's no longer serving you, really. Okay, and that's the situation that you're dealing with. You're no longer lowering your standards. There's certain people that you're not trusting anymore, and for good reason. You're cutting them out, And that doesn't mean that you can't love again, though. And I think a lot of this is that this past energy is trying to pull you out of this love energy. They're trying to dictate to you and get you to submit to their bullshit, and you're not submitting to it. You're working towards balance. You're working towards success. You're working towards your destiny, and allowing this past energy to be a factor within us. Okay? So I think that's pretty substantial. We're going to do a triple threat. I'm going to use the Tarot Familiar deck here as the triple threat. Haven't used this baby in a while, so I figure it'd be nice to bring it out for a little bit of a run. Let me give a shuffle quickly. All right. Yeah, we got the Five of Cups. Somebody's trying to put you into sadness. Somebody's trying to tell you that you're not worthy of moving. You're not worthy of stepping into this new energy. They're trying to stop you. They're trying to keep you from moving into this new energy with these new beginnings. Their audacity is really beside themselves, really. You know, they really feel entitled to your energy, and they're going to be in for a rude awakening. Yeah, we've got Justice on the bottom of the deck, so you've got Justice coming. And I think that's why they're coming in, quite possibly to alleviate and keep their karma, the hit of karma, down, so that way they're not going to be receiving so much. Can I get a clarification of Feathers reversed and the Knight of Cups, please, as a situation? Alright, so we got the Three of Pentacles on its side. So there's a group of people that are trying to collaborate together to bring down. They're trying to interact with particular potentials of people that are coming in to say hi or to maybe start a relationship or start a new connection with you. They're trying to infiltrate these connections to keep them from coming in. And it's really sad because they don't exactly what to say anymore, because what they're saying, it's all old news, right? They're not finding validity in whatever these people are saying. The rumors, the Mill Club, you know, like they're not making sense anymore by the sounds of it. And what they're trying to do to try to thwart you and take you down, going behind your back, throwing rocks and hiding their hands, it's really going to come back and bite them. Okay? Just letting you know that. What's the challenge? The Two of Crystals and the Knight of Swords. What's the challenge and what's crossing? Two of Crystals and the Knight of Swords. The Hangman. So somebody's definitely set in their perspective. This could be you. This could be them. They're dead set on ruining everything, ruining your ability to have compassion, ruining the blessings, the sevenfold blessings that are coming. They're trying to ruin your balancing, your ability to adapt. But it doesn't seem to be working all that well. What's the mind space of the Sun and the Magician? And a lot of this manipulation is going to be revealed. Welcome in, Emma. Welcome in, Maureen and Nobody. The Sun and the Magician reversed. What's going on in the mind space of my character? Nine of Cups. They're trying to manipulate your wish fulfillment. And it's going to be revealed to you. And it's so bright that you're going to know exactly who, why, when, where, everything. Okay? So if you're contacting people and they all of a sudden fall off and you're wondering why, it's probably because this dumbass is trying to manipulate you and your connections. Okay? Whether it be energetically, whether it be behind your back, you know, whatever the key. But you're going to get wish fulfillment anyway, because the divine said so. They no longer have access to dictate to you how you're going to live your life. And the divine is working out a plan in order to help this situation. Okay? So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Things are going to work out better than expected. And whoever this person is that's trying to thwart you and take you out of your element, it's not going to work out well for them, I'll tell you. What's the clarification on the Ace of the Ace of Feathers reversed and the Hangman and the King of Pentacles? One thing I'm getting is with all this deception and the fact that you've kept your perspective and you've been very, very patient, and throughout all this turmoil and turbulence that you've been dealing with, it's really kind of giving me that this is what's helping you stand firm and very stable within your experience. Like, it's really getting you to assess what you want, you don't want. It's really getting you to raise your standards, raise the bar, raise your frequency into something that is most beneficial for you. Like, you're not playing stupid games, you're not in the karmic wheelhouse anymore, you're more moving towards the divine, and you're stepping into this new divine energy, which is bull, and you're not accepting less anymore. And I think that's why the King of Pentacles is here, is because it's helping you stand strong with what and where and how you're getting there. Okay? So, what's the heart space? What's the clarification of the heart space of the Ace of Feathers, Man, and the King of Pentacles? Can I get the clarification on that? Pretty please. Thank you. Alright, so we have the Ten of Wands and the Six of Swords. So they're not allowing you, you're going to have to end this out real quick, because they don't want you to walk away. They're not giving you the option to walk away from this because of the deception. As you're so dead set on your perspective and you're being very pint, right? They don't want you to walk away from this. They want you to stay in this very choppy waters and a lot of chaos. They want you to stay there. They don't want you in this King of Pentacles energy, stable, prosperous, right? And so you're going to have to end this out. You're literally going to have to come forward. Like, Spirit's saying something about a restraining order. Like, take it to the legal ramifications, because if they're not going to stop doing what they're doing, they're going to be told to stop. They're going to be they're going to be stopped in the tracks. Okay, whether or not it's spiritual, whether or not it's physical, but they're going to be stopped in their tracks. They can't be doing this anymore. They're literally harassing you. They're trying to sabotage your life, and it's becoming evident, and it's going to be revealed to you with the sun. Okay? It's already being revealed to you in the cards here with the Magician and the Sun. So, the Magician in reverse. So, they're manipulating the energies. They're sending you negative energy so that way you don't succeed. And that's not working. And that's being also revealed, because I have a feeling it's being sent back to them, and it's fucking them up. Right? And this is going to bring about your wish fulfillment. What are you walking away from? Seven of Acorns and the Six of Cups. Seven of Acorns reversed, Six of Cups. What are they walking away from? More clarification. Six of Cups and the Seven of Acorns reverse. The deal on this. We had the Five of Swords pop out at the back end. I'm not taking it, but I'll read. People are talking shit about you behind your back. People are in quarrels and fights now because of how you're reacting to this. There's literally, you're unbothered. And now they're fighting with among themselves. Because I do believe that there's some sort of deception here. There's lies. And people are recognizing that these people are lying. And they're trying to deceive you. And normally people don't deserve this kind of energy, specifically if they're not doing anything wrong. Right? And, you know, you may be speaking up, but you're not really speaking up. You're speaking on the energy. So if they're being offended, that's not your problem. It's their own problem that they should maybe reflect on. And for something to be this damaging, to try to damage you, to try to damage and sabotage your life, you don't deserve this treatment. And this is harassment. This is sabotage. Right? So the feeling I'm getting from this is, well, let's see. Seven of Acorns and the Six of Cups. We got the Queen of Cups and the Justice card. So you're walking out of this bitterness, and this is your justice. You're not allowing whatever's been going on in the past to make you bitter. And this is what's been wanting. This past energy wants you bitter. They want you helpless. They want you acting out of character. They want you acting in the position of emotional manipulation. They want you being looked at as if you're emotionally manipulative. And that's not the case. Okay, you're very sound mind. You're emotionally mature. And you're walking out of this whole idea and whole deception of feeling helpless. You're finding your determination. You're finding your stamina. And you might be looking at the past, but you're looking at the past to learn from. You're not really allowing it to affect your future other than through the lesson it's teaching you. And this, I think, is how you're raising your standards and raising the bar to what you will and will not submit to and accept. And Spirit's saying this is the major game changer that they didn't factor in. The fact that everything that they're throwing at you, you're actually alchemizing it, you're utilizing it to step up on. You're using it as stones to step on, rather than letting it hit you and damage you and bring you to a place of, unbalanced energy. So, Spirit, what are we walking into with the Ace of Acorns and the Two of Swords reversed? What are we walking into with the Ace of Acorns and the Two of Swords reversed? Welcome in, Teresa, Whispers, Gigi, Marine. Six of Cups. Yeah, you're walking into the future. You're allowing intuition to guide you, your passions to guide you, your creative force. You're getting creative, confident. And you're really not worrying about what you know. You're kind of throwing caution to the wind by the sounds of it, and moving towards the future. You're taking in on new contacts, new connections. You're not allowing these old stagnant connections to hold you back anymore, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. What's the attitude in relation to the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Wheel? Four of Cups. You deserve better. You deserve better than this dumbass reconcile that all they want to do is come in and say shit just to reconcile, to get back in your energy, when you're stepping into the Wheel of Fortune energy. And you know you deserve better than that. So that's why you're focusing on this, the possibilities and all the change, the new connections, right? So I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing. You're moving forward. You're not settling for less. I'm proud of you, Collective. And Sarah, even if they are spying on this live, who gives a fuck? Let them. Maybe they'll learn something. I guess I should ask what we're talking about here. Hang on a second. So we're looking at the influence of the Six of Acorns and the Page of Wands. Can I get some clarification on that, please, Spirit? Of the influence of the Page of Wands and the Six of Acorns. King of Cups. You know what you love, you know how to love, and you're standing on it. You know the standard at which you want to love, and you're standing on it. You're not allowing anything to deter you from that. You're protecting the love connection you have, whether they are friends, family, acquaintances, lovers, what case may be. You're holding them close to your heart. You're protecting that. You're not allowing other people to dictate otherwise, which is a beautiful energy. You're being inspired to move forward. You're getting the success and triumph and flowers and all the beautiful aspects of recognition and that kind of stuff for standing on business. You set a very good standard. You set a very good example. You are living your example and you're moving forward. Beautiful, beautiful energy. What's the hopes and fears of the Six of Wands and the Six of Crystals? We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you're thinking that this person is going to come back and beg. This dumbass is coming back to beg because you're balancing out the situation. You're getting recognition, coming back to beg you for forgiveness. But they don't even have any love to give you with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. They're coming in to break your heart again because you didn't do it enough the first time. Like, fuck off. The Three of Cups and the Eight of Cups reversed and the Love card. And it's almost like they don't want to walk away from this emotional connection and they want to do a third party instead. And this is what you're saying no to. You don't want to be a third party. And that's the whole thing. What's the outcome? Clarification? The world. They're trying to bring you down a notch. They're trying to get you to submit to lowering your standards. This isn't the case, Collective. You're not lowering your standards. And this is why you're saying no to this particular energy. Right? They're expecting you to submit to their bullshit. They want you to do this third party bullshit and they can't walk away from you emotionally. But they can't walk away from the other people emotionally. They're stuck. I'm really kind of picking up on the fact that you're the best they ever had and they'd rather have you than them. But the other ones, they want them, but you don't want them. You don't want to be group bullshit. It's not part of your whole game. It's not part of your whole raising of your standards. And this is why you're saying fuck you, fuck this, fuck that. No. Like you're not entertaining this. And I don't blame you. It's all it is chaos. The temperance in reverse. It's taking you out of your divine alignment. This is the whole purpose of what they're doing and why they're wanting to come in and beg for your forgiveness and beg for the reconciliation. It's to bring you out of your alignment. And you're not having it. You know, you're not having it. It's not part of the game plan that you have, and you want nothing to do with it. And quite frankly, I don't blame you. This is disgusting. This is not what you're wanting. This is not what you wanted. This is not anything to do with anything. Like, anybody that's going to be deceptive and lie and eat and do all this shit and be in this negative, crappy ass fuckboy energy, you want none of it. You want none of it. And you have every reason to raise your standards and step into something beautiful that you do want, more in equilibrium to who you are, instead of what they're expecting you to submit to. Like, no, you know? And they're thinking that what they're into and what they're doing with this third party bullshit is the norm. They think it's perfectly okay. And they're coming in to question the validity of who you are and the standards you hold, and they're trying to get you to question your standards. No, it's not going to work. It's disgusting what they think that they're going to pull. It's not going to work. And I really get a feeling that they're going to come in and try to love bomb you. And it's only to try to get you to admit and just basically prove to everybody that, yeah, you will lower your standards. They think it's materialism. You know, they think it's materialist. They think you're materialistic. That if they throw either money at you or this or that at you, that you'll just submit. No, it's not about that. It's about the principle. It's about the intention. It's about what they are showing up with and whether or not they're sincere or not. They're not sincere. They're lying again, just like they always have. And the fact that they don't want to take accountability for what they did before is going to speak volumes to you. Because it's going to be a half-yoked apology that they're coming in with that you're not even going to believe, hardly. Like, it doesn't even matter. They should save the gas and not even bother. Like, why bother, really? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of petrol. They should just save it. But that's the thing, right? They want to be a part of your destiny. They want to be a part of your wheel of fortune. And they want to, like, take on the bandwagon of that. You don't got room. You got room for loyal tribe. You got loyal tribe already that are standing up and standing with you. And they've stood up and with you from day one. From day one. And has been loyal to you from day one. And then their lying ass thinks that they're going to come in and say, oh, well, I didn't really take you seriously before. Well, maybe they should have taken you seriously, collective. Like, it's stupid. And the thing is you don't even need their validation. You don't need opinion. You don't need anything that they got. All you from them is to leave you the hell alone. Stay out of your energy. That's all. But for some reason, they feel entitled to you. They feel entitled to your energy. Which is stupid. And the fact that they're just going to come and try to deceive you again really shows what kind of character they have. And the fact that they're not loyal to you anyway. And where they're trying to prove to everybody you're materialistic, they're the materialistic ones. Which is bonkers. More projection. More idiocy and projection. Like, it makes no sense. Please, make it make sense. Really. It's absolute bonkers. Maureen says they show their real ass. Who wants to ass to start with? Like some people and children, man. Yeah, they are narcissistic. They're very much narcissistic. They need to give their frickin' heads a shake. Okay, I'm gonna do another vibe. I'm gonna do another one. Okay, collective. See, yeah, envious. They're done with the gossip. But they're envious, they're resentful, they're competitive, they're discontent with the fact that you don't want them back. Because you've raised your standards. They're definitely karmics, and I guess they are still sipping on the gossip. They're dumb, was what they are. They're not in the moment. They're not reflecting. They're not in a good vibe. And they're constantly thinking about yesterday and how you treated them and how much compassion you showed them. And that's what they miss about you the most. Welcome in, Liz. Hope you're well. The one who got away. Yeah, after the lessons we've learned, we will always come out on top. Yep, it's the way it is. Spirit of Faith, welcome in. Hope you're well. Very much losers. You've racked up 50,000 hours. You're crushing it. Yeehaw. 50,000 hours on YouTube, everybody. Radiant Insights. Welcome in, my beautiful dear. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. They don't want you they don't want you whole, they don't want you inspired. Okay? They don't want you meeting this level of success that you have coming in. And they're trying to delay, but they're not going to be able to delay anything. I need to check this out. Give me a second. It just came through on my studio, so I want to check this out. Yeah, you're crushing it. You've racked up 50,000 hours watch time. Keep up the awesome work. Dun dun dun. And congratulations, tribe. We've hit 7,013 subscribers. I'm excited. Not that it matters, the numbers, but I think it's pretty simple. 11,000 subscribers. Ye freaking ha. Alright. What have we got going on? I couldn't have done it without you guys. I'm very much appreciative and very honored to be here to provide messages for you and my collective, my tribe, my supporters, my members. I love you all. Thank you so much for the onward and more forward support. All right, so they're drowning. They're over their head. They're overextended. They're hitting rock bottom because they're not willing to smell the roses and take some time out for them. Isn't that funny? They're too busy and up your ass in your business to even think about themselves. Right back at you, Matt. Alrighty. 50,000 hours of watch time. That's a lot of hours. That's just over a year of doing a live pretty well every day. Yeah, Maureen says, too busy staying drunk. Yep. Yep. Wouldn't put it past them. Thank you, Sarah. All right. Second reading in. We're going to look into it. I guess I'll do two, maybe three, maybe do three triple threats. We'll see. I'm just going with the moment. All right, Spirit, what's the next reading coming through? Can we tap into another energy? A different timeline, different energy, and see what we can come up with, please? Be great. Thanks. What do we got? What's the overall vibe for my collective with this new second reading? Next, this second triple threat we got going on. Yep, somebody doesn't want to cut ties. Here we go. Here we go. Here we frickin' go. Somebody doesn't want your freedom. Somebody doesn't want you to be free. They don't want you standing up for yourself. They don't want you awakening, by the looks of it. But you're not hopeless. You're not lost. You're not suicidal. And they're gambling. They don't want to gamble anymore. Maybe they've had a change of heart. Maybe they've had some sort of an awakening. Pray tell. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, it's a narcissist. Oh, really? They don't want you to worry. They don't want you having migraines. They don't want you stressing out because they want to take you on a vacation. I'd rather sit at home and shit on the toilet than go on a vacation with some sort of narcissist. Okay? That's just my own thoughts. I'd rather stay at home, pour myself a bath, and stay by myself than go on some fucking ass vacation with a narcissist. Okay? You can keep your fucking money. Stay the hell out of my energy. Yeah, they're not in the moment. They're thinking about the past. They're reminiscing. They don't want to be stagnant anymore. They don't want this dead end. They don't want this stuck. They want to be frozen in time. They don't want the stagnance. They want your energy. They want to feed. Ay, ay, ay. Spirit, I said that I wanted a different energy, not the same old bullshit. Yeah. They don't want to, yeah. They don't want this to be a dead-end relationship. They want to get back in. Apparently, they're not doing their old ways anymore. They're not with their old exes. They've gotten rid of the clinginess of this ex, and they want you back. They don't want you escaping. They don't want you running away. They don't want to be in denial. They don't want to have any excuse, and they don't want to run anymore. Still into their continuous cycles, bad decisions, and they're still addicted. Spirit, it's not what I asked for. I'm really done with this narcissistic bullshit. I was really hoping for a happy message. And it seems to be getting deeper and darker as we go. But Spirit says there's a message in it. So I guess we'll continue. Okay, what's the top? Stagnant, stuck, dead end, friend. Burned bridges, lack of trust, disillusion, disloyal, and turned their back on. So, I want to burn bridges with you. What's the middle one? Yeah, you blocked them out. You blocked them out, you moved on, nothing. Stop calling. Yay, yay, yay. Right? They definitely want to feed on you. It's disgusting. Worse than leeches. Somebody doesn't want this message coming out. I have a feeling we're going to get some tea tonight with this message. I think there's tea in this message, for sure. King of Shells. Alright. What's going on? What's the situation with my collective? The Ace of Feathers has come back out. So the situation is you're being lied to. What's the crossing card? What's the challenge? The Sun. What's the mindful aspect of reading? The Seven of Crystals reversed. Okay, what's the heart space of this reading? The Six of Feathers. So yeah, you're emotionally walking away. Everything that, you know, it's all been destructed. It's all destructive. Like, Seven of Crystals, everything that you worked for within this particular connection was for nothing. It all fell apart. It literally broke your brain. It, like, melted your brain. And this is why you're emotionally walking away from this. And the thing is that all these lies and this deception is being revealed. And what's coming forward and what's being revealed to you, I think it might sting a little bit. What are we walking away from? The Eight of Crystals in reverse. So we're walking away from absolute destruction. What are we walking into? The Four of Acorns in reverse. So we're walking into an unstable foundation. To hell if we're not. What's the attitude in relation to this? Justice and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Am I picking up on another cross-watching piece of shit? Somebody coming in and lurking again? Fucking lurking gherkins. The sweet and sour pickle. They don't know whether to love or hate you. They got nothing to say to you, but they just prefer to lurk. Whatever. What's the influence? Spirit, this better be good, okay? Fucking good, I'm telling you that right now. I might take a week off. We got the Five of Acorns in the reverse and the Shaman in reverse. Somebody wants to in as an influence to try to tell you that you're, you know, they want to reconcile with you. They don't want to fight with you, but they're telling you you're full of shit. Trying to tell you that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That you don't have this divine wisdom about you. That you don't have any spiritual power. You're powerless. You're stupid. You're dumb. But somehow they want to come in and reconcile. They don't want to fight with you. I don't get it. They want you to look tyrannical. They want you losing your shit. But you're in the reverse. They don't want you taking this leadership position. You're taking this leadership position whether they like it or not. They can sit there and rot on sidelines and watch you succeed. Like, this is bullshit. What's ups and fears? The Eight of Feathers. They want you stuck up in your head. That's what their hope is. But you're having to find courage and solutions to get through all of this turmoil and chaos. Or in reverse as your outcome. Spirit, why do you do this to me? Please, enlighten me. Why? I'm going to do this one a little bit different. Is there 2 cards there? No. What's the Ace of Feathers reversed? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, so they're coming in to lie about a Wheel of Fortune. They're coming in to lie about the fact that you're part of their destiny. Okay, the Sun. The Sun is a challenge, Spirit. Let's go. Let's go, Spirit. The Sun, challenge, crossing card, clarify, please. The Seven of Wands in reverse. They're coming in to admit to you, by the sounds of it. Spirit's saying they have nobody else. Everybody's backed off. Everybody's betrayed them. Everybody's left them. Everybody's left them behind. They don't support them anymore. And this is why they're defeated. This is why they're coming in. This is why they're saying they're part of your destiny. To try to get back in. Yay. Okay, so 7 of Crystals, reversed. The mind says, what the hell is the deal? What's the clarification on the 7 of Crystals? Ten of Wands. What said? Everything ended. They've cut out cycles. They've cut ties. They've ended everything, anything, any loose ends that they had. They tied them up. They're done with it. They're making room, time, and space and energy for you. 7 of Crystals. They've basically destroyed their life behind the scenes. And the challenge is done. So the challenge is to reveal all this to you and for you to still take them in. But I think with the Emperor outcome and, the Emperor in the reverse, they're trying to ruin your stability. They're trying to destroy you because their whole life is destroyed. They want you to destroy your life just as much as they did their own. Spirit, I've already said that I want this energy. I just don't care. I don't care about this energy. I don't care how, I don't care why, I don't care what. So there's somebody in the collective that needs to hear this message. All right. The Six of Feathers in the heart space. What is the deal? These karmics really know how to come into my readings and make it awkward. I tell you. Six of Feathers. Today would be beautiful. Thank you. Yep, Nab of Pentacles. They don't even know how to come. They don't even know how to show up. And this is why you're walking away from this. Eight of Crystals reversed. What are we walking away from? Quiet, please. Today would be beautiful. Ay, ay, ay. The Swords in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. And the Eight of Crystals. Yeah. Their whole life is destroyed. Their family life is destroyed. They're in anxiety. They're literally losing their mind. Eight of Crystals in reverse. This is absolute destruction of every progress, of everything that they worked on. Ultimately, Spirit's saying they did it to themselves. You had no hand in this. And I'm getting a feeling that they thought that you had a hand in it. When you had nothing with this. They did it on their own. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so what's the Four of Acorns in reverse? Justice. Oh. So Spirit's having them come in, having them divulge all this bullshit, having them to basically beg you for forgiveness because this is your justice. This is your justice, to be able to finally throw them to the wolves, for them to be left out in the cold like they left you. This is your chance to do the exact same shit that they did to you. You can do it to them. This is your justice. That's the whole point of it. Okay. Literally destroyed their life trying to destroy yours. Four of Acorns reversed. Spirit's saying that they want you to see it firsthand. They want you to see the tears in their eyes. They want to see what coming up against you really, really brought them. They want them to see you in your new energy. They want them to see you. And this is sort of a test for you too. You know, because you're very compassionate, you're a very loving individual, collective. And the thing is that are you going to open up your heart to them again, or are you going to stand 10 toes down on your decisions? Despite it all. Are you going to feel sympathy for them? Which Spirit's saying you don't have to. You can leave them in the dust just like they did you. The way they treated you, you have every right to treat them back the same way. For the way they discarded you, you have every reason to discard them. And I think this is why Spirit's saying that they're coming back in, because they're coming in with nothing. They've got nothing to offer you. There's nothing. They're also, Spirit's saying that they're addicted to drugs. They're addicted to something that you have no right for. Four of Acorns reversed. Being stand on business. And the fact you're looking like a snack, the fact that you're leveling up, and the fact that you're aging gracefully, the fact that you're aging backwards is even more of a bite to their situation because they're looking like an old hoagie. They're looking like they're old, they're ratchet, they're stinky, they're kid, they're disgusting, and they see you glowing. Meanwhile, they could have been there had they been a little bit more respectable and had they actually been vulnerable with you and allowed you into their life rather than just show the mask. It's kind of wild. You're going to see what sorry excuse of a fucking piece of shit that they are. Really. Four of acorns reversed. Got no spoons left. I've literally got no spoons left, Teresa. Yeah. They've literally got no spoons left either. There's nothing there. Justice. Justice in the Wheel of Fortune reverse. That makes more sense. The Justice and Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Clarification. Now the Pentacles, yeah. This is your justice for them to come in and beg you for forgiveness. Five of Acorns and the Shaman reverse. What's the influence? Clarification. The Ten of Swords. They want to open up old wounds. They want to reconcile, but they've got nothing to reconcile. They've got nothing. Literally got nothing. Got the band hammer. I fucking love you, Max. You're such a good guy. Eight of Feathers with the hopes and fears. What do we got? Cups, it's on its side. They don't want you changing your standards. They don't want you leveling up. They don't want you changing the way that you love people. They want you to stay the exact same thing. They want you to be submissive and compassionate to everyone and open up your heart to everyone. They don't want you closing down to them. Wow. Pray tell, the Emperor in reverse. And again, what I'm getting is the way that they're going to come in, they hope you snap out. So that way they have something to go on when they try to report you. They hope you snap out. Because it's telling me that either they're coming in with the no ifs, ands, or buts. They're not coming in with the not going to take no for an answer kind of thing. And they're coming in with some sort of commitment. They're ready to commit to you now that they've pretty well lost everything. Emperor reversed. What I'm also getting is family saying that you're the best they ever had. You're literally the best thing that ever happened to them, and they fumbled you. They totally screwed everything up. And I think the reason why they've walked from their family, they've walked away from the people that they were associating with, it's because they're always reminding them almost every single day of how much of a fuck up and a screw up that they are. They won't let these people live it down. Whoever you walked away from. They won't let them live it down. They won't let them just live their life. And this is why they walked away from everybody and destroyed everything. Their family fucking loves you. And they're taking behind your back. You don't even realize it. The Emperor reversed. The Ace of... You're going to snap out when they come in with this cup of love. Because it's a dirty, dingy, dusty piece of shit. Fucking holes in it. Taped up with duct tape. Kind of love cup is what they've got going on. And when they come in with this fucking love cup that's dingy and dirty, you're probably going to snap on their ass. And that's what they're hoping for. Just like I said, I'm calling it before the cards even come out. I need a cigarette. I don't even want to clarify this. But Spirit's saying I have to. Fuck. I'm having a cigarette, Spirit. Fuck this. I might need to start drinking again. My goodness. Go on the hard liquor? Fucking right. I don't know, collective. It's just... It's a whole hell of a lot of fucking hell no. In this reading. It's like, I don't even want to show up. I don't know about you. No, I'm kidding about the alcohol. I'm not gonna get drinking again. I realized today that I think I'm gonna have to quit drinking coffee in order to quit smoking. Here I thought it was just quitting weed and quitting alcohol to quit smoking. But I think it's like smoking is pretty well the last thing I'm gonna have by the end of it. Coffee is literally a thing, food, it's another thing. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to change up my whole habit before I actually quit smoking. That's just the way it's gonna go for me to quit. Without any help. That's without nicotine patches, that's without anything. I figure if I can walk away from weed, if I can walk away from alcohol, if I can walk away from coffee, I've done it. I've walked away from coffee, didn't drink for a good, 3, 4, 5 weeks. And I wasn't missing it. I was substituting it. That's what I'm trying to say. Hello. I was substituting it with like banana shakes and matcha and healthy stuff. Right? So it's the after eating that's going to bother me the most because of the smoking, because I have a sit after I eat. Cold chicken is the only way to turkey. Cold chicken is the only way to turkey. Shelly, you're funny. Too funny. Too hilarious. Cold chicken is the way. Is it cold turkey? Cold turkey is the only way to chicken. Or is it the other way around? Well, Dulcie, of course it is, right? That's the whole point. That's the situation. At this point, it's a hit or miss. The only thing I don't like about weaning off a coffee is the headache. Because it's massive. Like, I slept in today, and I think the reason why I ended up having a headache is because I didn't have enough coffee. And by sleeping in and not having coffee, I first wake up, and sleeping in instead, and then I end up having a caffeine headache, and I wake up to that caffeine headache. Time to have a coffee. Yeah. So, heaven forbid I just want to sleep in and just relax and sleep. I can't even do that. But it is what it is. Thank you all for joining me tonight. We've got 49 in the chat, 45 likes. 49.5. Let's check out that angel number. Let's see what it says. Numerologist.com. We'll check that one out. Okay, that's too fucking complicated. Ay, ay, ay. We'll go with succinct. Succinct.com. Blah, blah, blah. We already know what angel numbers are. Ultimately, the 4945 angel number centers around encouragement, enthusiasm, and taking action. It encourages positivity and motivation as you work towards your goals. If you approach each challenge with a can-do attitude and maintain your focus, you will be more likely to accomplish everything you set out to do. 4945 signals you are meant to achieve great things in life and that you should never give up on your dreams. Your angels want you to know that they are watching over you and cheering you on every step of the way. They believe in you, and they want you to believe in yourself too. Your angels are reminding you to approach life with an optimistic attitude even in the face of challenges. They want you to be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead and to embrace them with open arms. Finally, the 4945 is a message to go ahead and take action. Your angels want you to stop procrastinating and progress. They know that you have the ability to achieve great things, but you need to take the step. So use 4945 as a source of inspiration and motivation and start pursuing your dreams today. In conclusion, 4945 is a powerful message from your angels that encourages you to be enthusiastic and take action towards your goals, trust in their guidance, and let their energy propel you on your road to success. Angel numbers can be an invaluable source of guidance in our lives, but ultimately it's up to us to make the most of the meaning. So the next time you see 4945, take a moment to reflect on what it means to you. Think about how it can help you remain optimistic and enthusiastic and take action with confidence. And for love, when it's all being about encouragement and motivation, it can also be a powerful sign in the realm of love. This angel number is an indication that you should embrace the power of positive thinking when it comes to love. Your angels may be sending you this message as a reminder to stay optimistic about new relationships and not give up on finding true love. When interpreting 4945 for love, it's important to remember that you should never settle for anything less than what you deserve. This angel number is an encouraging reminder that your dreams of finding your soulmate can come true, but only if you believe in yourself and stay open to love. Keep your heart open. Use 4945 as a source of hope and inspiration, and trust that the universe will bring you the ideal partner that you have been searching for. The law of attraction asserts that positive thoughts and actions reap positive rewards, and vice versa for negative ones. So if you keep an optimistic attitude and focus on putting out positive energy into the world, you'll be more likely to attract the kind of love that you're looking for. If you're already in a happy and healthy relationship, then 4945 can be a sign that you are on the right path. Your guardian angels their love and support your ways, so keep believing in yourself and your relationship. What does it mean about career? It's a powerful message from the spiritual realm guiding you towards success. 4945 centers around encouragement, enthusiasm, and taking action, which is our essential qualities achieving your career goals. Your angels want you to know that you have the ability to do great things in your career. They are encouraging you to believe in yourself and your abilities, even when faced with challenges or setbacks. It's important to remember that your angels are cheering you on in every step of the way. If you've been feeling stuck in your job or uninspired, the 4945 angel number can serve as a reminder to take action. It's essential to keep your enthusiasm high and push yourself out of your comfort zone. Take risks, try new things. Challenge yourself and believe in your own abilities. Seek mentors and coaches who admire or have achieved success in their field and learn from them. If you enjoy your current job, 4945 angel number is a sign to keep going. It encourages you to stay passionate and devoted and take steps to make your career goals a reality. Your angels are with you along the journey, giving you strength and guidance when you need it most. It serves as a reminder that success in your career isn't about luck. It's about taking the initiative and working hard. So start pursuing your dreams today, believe in yourself, and don't take those first steps on the road to success. With the help of your angels, you can achieve your goals and create a fulfilling career. Cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's triple threat this bitch. Arg. So, Spirit, what the hell's going on with this Ace of Feathers in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune? Triple threat that one. The Knight of Wands. Again, continue moving forward. Be inspired. Keep moving forward anyway, despite the lies and the deception. We've got the Wheel of Fortune clarifying this too. So work beyond the challenges, just as the 4945 number. Okay? Work beyond and don't settle for less. The Sun and the Seven of Wands. Can we triple threat that bitch too? This is the crossing. Yeah, that what is done in the dark is going to be revealed. Okay, the Moon. And the Two of Pentacles. What is being revealed is supposed to bring imbalance to you. It's supposed to make you juggle. Okay? It's going to be, what's going to be revealed is going to make, it's going to sting. Seven of Wands. Yeah. You're needing to some business. And you need to stand on standards. You need to not settle for less. Moving forward. Alright, so what do we got for the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands? No, not going there yet. We're going up here. Seven of Crystals and the Ten of Wands. Seven of Crystals reversed, the Ten of Wands in the mind space. What's the deal? Two of Wands. So yeah. They're trying to get you to question. They're trying to get you to, they're going to gaslight you. They're trying to ruin absolutely everything you're building. And you need to 10 of 1s this bitch. 6 feathers and the Knave of Pentacles. You're walking away and they're begging. What's the deal? Knave of Pentacles in reverse. They're coming in to manipulate you so you don't walk away. Anyway. Unbothered. Heart space. Clarify it. Today. Thank you. Yeah, they're coming in with the cup of love. And they're being pushy as it, too. They're being pushy. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Cups. I'm going to laugh if they come in and tell me that their dead mother told us that we need to stay together. That we need to be together. That's going to be the laugh of the town, really. Their dead mother saved my life, which is kind of funny, the way it's all working out. 8 of Crystals reversed, the 4 of Wands reversed, the 4 of Swords reversed. Pray tell what we're walking away from. Yeah. The King of Wands in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles. So, we're walking away from the destruction. We're walking away from a faulty family foundation. We're walking away from the anxiety and unrest. And we're walking away from being manipulated into doing something that we don't want to do. What are we walking in with the 4 of Acorns and the Strength card? Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Yeah, they're trying to unstabilize you. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're trying to disenfranchise you, take away your strength and courage. And they're trying to bring about chaos to your foundation, your new foundation. They're trying to bring you discomfort to your new beginning. Justice and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, here we go. Pray tell, what is the deal? The 3 of Cups. They want to They want to celebrate with you. They want to finally celebrate with you and beg for your forgiveness so that way you can ruin your Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Swords reversed, the 5 of Acorns reversed, and the Shaman reversed. Open old wounds, reconcile, and call you stupid. Infants, clarification, please. Come on. You know what? You just want to spit it out, so spit it out. Let's go. Take all fucking day. Come on. Thank you. I'm getting anxious. Ah. They want to bring chaos and a death to any influence that you have. So if you have an influence with a higher power, if you have a mentor, if you have people coming in and helping you out with something, they want to bring a death to that. They want to bring a death and chaos to it. An end to the divine timing of life. An end to the protection that you have. with Archangel Michael. I'm more committed to Archangel Michael than I am anything else. So nothing is going to come between Archangel Michael and me. And unless Archangel Michael approves, it's not happening. So that's it. That's the way it's going to be. That's the way it's going to stay. 8 of Feathers and the 5 of Cups. I hope there's 8 of Cups in the reverse and the 2 of Cups. They can't emotionally walk away, and they're hoping that you haven't walked away emotionally because they want to know with this beautiful, beautiful 2 of Cups. I think I might need some tape up their one ear, so that way when I scream in the other one, it at least bounces around a little bit and they get the fucking message. I think that's the only way, really. Because it's like giving me the feeling of taking no for an answer. Ace of Cups and the Emperor reversed. Yeah, so this King of Cups took away their legacy. Left them with nothing. I'm really picking up on a Pisces. I'm picking up on a brother kind of energy. You're standing on business. You're standing as to what you're, and what you're standing on, you're saying no to. You're opening up your heart to the particulars, but you're not opening up your heart to them. And by you standing on business with your heart space, it's going to ruin their legacy. It's going to ruin their whole idea of stability. Thank the gods that's done. Whoever needed to hear that message, you owe me. Give me some super chats. Because fuck this. Fuck this, fuck that, and fuck no. The answer is no. No, 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 no. 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 For a change of pace, no. And just in case you didn't hear me the first 13 times, no, 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 no. Full fucking sense, period. No, period. Exclamation mark. Like I said, I'd rather sit on my ass on the shitter and take a good long shit than have any type of interaction with this person ever again. Release the fucking demons. Come on, I gotta keep the humor at it, I gotta keep the humor with it. Pray tell, do I even, you know what? I want to do another one, but if it goes into this, I'm gonna be done with it. Sarah slays. That good idea, Sarah. We'll work into like a little message for people. So if you got some super chats, we'll throw the super chats in as a priority. And then I will do a little message for my members. And if I still have any, maybe some subscribers. But Max, because you do hard work in my chat, you can, you're acting as one of my members, okay? So, you are considered a... Maureen, thank you so much, my dear. Alright. Okay, so we're going to do little mini Celtic crosses for your messages. You don't have to ask any questions. We're just going to see what the cards say. Okay? Awesome, Maureen. I'm happy for you. Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to start with Sarah. Alright, Let's see what the deal is. Message for Sarah. So we got the Chariot in reverse and we got the Corn. So you're standing on business. You're not moving an inch by the looks of it. That's your situation. You could very well be stuck right now. You might not have the determination that you're wanting or the discipline right now. You might be having a hard time, but you're optimistic. What's crossing her? What's crossing her? What's her challenge? The Queen of Feathers. Being honest with yourself. Nurturing your truth. That is your challenge. Pardon me. What is in her mind space that she needs to know? Five of Feathers. Why are you fighting with yourself? You're having to be strategic and brilliant. What's in her heart space? Seven of Crystals. So you need to continue focusing on what you're working on. Weigh the options. See the results. What are they walking away from? Three of Feathers. You're walking away from betrayal and bullshit. Seven of Feathers. You're having to be very strategic on how you do this. Okay. What is your... Okay. You've got the Eight of Shells. So you're emotionally done with this. Okay. You're emotionally done with this. Can I get some clarification on the situation for her, please? You're standing on your business with your heart space. You're opening up, you're filling your own heart. And you're walking away. Again, the Eight of Cups. So you're officially making the transition out of this emotional bullshit. Congratulations. And you're working towards your legacy. So that's pretty cool. What's the Five of Feathers in the mind space? I get a feeling with a lot of gaslighting. You might be gaslighting yourself. It's due to narcissistic tendencies of growing up in a narcissistic family. But it doesn't mean you're a narcissist. It just means you're a victim of the shit. And you're trying to alchemize and change that. And you're doing a good job. You're recognizing it and you're transmuting it, which is good. Can I get a mindful message for this reading, please? Right, so somebody wants to reconcile. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to level up. And they come in with some sort of communication. Okay, so Seven of Crystals in the heart space. What have we got? Five of Pentacles. Seven of Crystals. Weigh your options. Continue moving forward. Focus on what you're dealing with. If you're left out in the cold, it's probably a favor in disguise. So utilize it to your advantage. Seven of Feathers and Three of Feathers. What they're walking away from. Yeah, you're walking into a new journey, a new destination, a new direction. This is divinely put, so stay patient. The divine is going to pick up where you can't. Okay, the divine is going to orchestrate something for you, so that way you can move forward. It's going to be like a miracle. Eight of Shells. Pentacles again. Yeah, move forward with passion. Weigh your options and work it out. You've got it. You've got this. Queen of Feathers. What's crossing her? Get in touch with and commit to your higher power. That's the... It's very difficult to do it in a bunch of chaos, but you need to commit to your higher power. You need to feel that higher power within your bones, and you need to submit to that higher power. Okay, let it be God, let it be divine, let it be whatever you're believing in. Whatever the situation is that you feel connected to, submit to it. It's not going to betray you. Okay? You're about to see some major miracles in your life, and you need to believe in that first. Believe it before you see it, because it will blow your fucking mind. Guaranteed. Maureen, 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 Maureen. Let's see what your message is. Okay. What's her situation? What's Maureen's situation? 2 of crystals. Things are balancing out. What's crossing her? The 8 of shells. Walking away emotionally. Bullshit. What's in her mind space? 3 of feathers. Healing from the betrayal. What's in her heart base? The 10 of shells. Moving towards wish fulfillment. I'm getting goosebumps, Maureen. This is good. What is she walking away from? Oh, not seeing the picture and gaslighting her higher power that's within her. Okay, what is she walking into? The 10 of feathers in reverse. Maybe there's some sort of reconcile with somebody that you're not expecting. Somebody that you don't realize, maybe that's not in your head right now. Somebody that still loves you. Somebody that you've had a fallout with, that maybe you wanted to get back with and have a chance because numbskulls got in the way. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting off of that. It's like a second chance one that maybe you've had on the back burner for a long, long time. They might be coming out of the woodwork. They might be getting some sort of rumors that you're free from a particular situation. I don't know. What's the situation? The 2 of crystals. Clarification crystals. Ooh, the ace of pentacles. Oh, so this might be a loss of money, a loss of a job, a loss of a position, a loss of something. I'm really getting some sort of sabotage with this. I don't think it's self-sabotage. It may be something that you don't see coming yet. The High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody's pulling the wool over your eyes. Or somebody's pulling a fast one is what Spirit's saying. I'm really kind of feeling if you've been having issues at work, they've been orchestrating this to try to get you to move out. So maybe it's time to go in a new direction. What's crossing her with the 8 of shells? Nine of Pentacles. This is about stepping into your independence, my dear. This is about starting your own thing. This is about you starting your own business, maybe. Stepping into your own independence. What's in the mind space? 2 of Pentacles. The 3 of feathers. So you're having to juggle a betrayal is what it is. And I think this might be work-wise. 10 of shells. Nurturing the truth that is you. It's about you settling for less and not settling for less. It's about you raising the bar, raising your standards. Not accepting a bare minimum, not accepting the breadcrumbs. High Priestess reverse, what is she walking away from? Yeah, indecision. The non-partnership that looks like a partnership. This partnership isn't in alignment with you. It's not where you need to be going right now. And Spirit's saying it's a change of direction. 10 of feathers, reversed. What are they walking into? Wish fulfillment. You're getting what you want. With the 10 of feathers in reverse, this is reconciliation. This is maybe opening up old wounds or taking off the burdens that weren't yours to begin with and stepping into your wish fulfillment. So either way, you're getting what you want. You're getting independence. You're getting sustainability. You're getting fulfillment. The challenge is step into this new energy of independence and prosperity, knowing that you've got what it takes to get there. For sure, you've got this. Like, I believe in you, dear. You're such a beautiful soul. You've got such a beautiful heart, and you deserve the best. You don't deserve to sit and, you know, accept the less. So continue focusing. You've got this. And the fact that you don't see this coming, you do now. So you're going to probably notice this at the workplace. Somebody being deceitful, trying to diminish you, trying to push you, pressure you, something. It's all orchestrated. Like, Spirit saying there's meetings being happening behind closed doors, behind your back, to try to push you out. So you can just go and give them hell if that's the case. Go out with a bang. But yeah, Sarah's right. Your word will be great. Well, you're the OG. Yeah, too fucking bad for them. You're the only one that actually knows what the hell they're talking about. And you're probably making them look bad. That's not your problem. It's really not your problem. It's their problem. Maybe they should raise their fucking standards instead. That's my 2 cents on that. Some people just need to get their fucking heads out of their asses is what they do. They just need to get their fucking heads out of their ass. Maybe learn something from the OG instead of being envious. You know, they can't compete where they don't compare. You run circles around the stupid assholes. And then they wonder why they look bad. Boggles my mind. Is there any more super chats? I really don't have much more energy left. I'm trying. I already said that this was going to be a short one. It's already 134 minutes in. So it's been 2 hours already. I will do a message for you, Max. You work so hard for me. It's worth it. I love you, buddy. Message for Max. What does Max need to know right now? 5 of crystals. You're finding your self-worth. You're finding a new foundation on which to stand, which is beautiful. We're crossing them. What's their challenge? The 9 of crystals, trying to be independent. Okay, in their mind space. 7 of acorns, standing on business. What's in their heart space? Being strategic and not self-sabotaging. Okay, thinking they're not the shit when they are. What are they walking away from? Knight of crystals. Beggars can't be choosers. You're walking away from people begging for your forgiveness for what you have. This is where your self-worth, because if people are coming to you and begging for something that you have, you know you've got what it takes. Okay? This is about you're walking away from the ability to think that you're nothing, that you're not stable enough, that you're not determined enough, away from this energy. You're walking away from the fact that you don't think you're enough and you don't think you've got what it takes. You're walking away from that. You're stepping into a more confident energy, which is beautiful. What are they walking into? Sweet dreams, Colleen. 4 of acorns. Yeehaw. A new stable foundation, my friend. A new family, new solid foundation, comfort, community. Yeah, good shit right there. Clarify this. What do we got for the 5 of crystals reversed? Five of crystals reversed. Yeah, knowing you deserve better because there's a lot of deception. People are lying to you. Smiling in your face, laughing behind your back. You're walking away from this shit. You're finding your self-worth. You're not allowing other people's opinions and deception to guide you anymore. You're not allowing other people's decisions to, and what say, and how they're deceiving you shape your reality anymore. You're shaping it on your own, which is fan-fucking-tastic. The 9 of Pentacles in the crossing. Yeah. So you're putting a stop to the instability. You're putting a stop to the self-sabotage. You're putting a stop to, you're slowing right the fuck down. You're only taking on what you feel capable of taking on. 7 of acorns in mind space. Standing on business. Determination. Stamina. I got stamina. Yeah, you're walking away to the unbalance and you're finding balance. You got the Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles reversed, and the 6 of Swords. So you're walking away from all the choppiness, the chaos. You're finding balance out of the energetic, because people are relying on your energetics, your energy. So they're siphoning on your energy. They're depleting you, and this is why you're walking away. 2 of Pentacles. You're finding balance. You're juggling things just fine. You know exactly where you're going. You know how to juggle it. You're standing on business. 7 of acorns. Pardon me. Crystals reversed, and the 7 of feathers. Strategics. Okay, in your heart space. I'm so proud of you, Max. You definitely need to do. So you're strategic about the illusions being cast at you that are trying to ruin and take apart what you're building, what you want to build for yourself. You're seeing where the deception and the illusion is. You're standing on business. You're being strategic. You're preparing, and you're being very resourceful as to how you're going through this. You're thinking before you do. Think before you say. You're working tension. You're making sure you're following through with good intention rather than spiteful. And what I see here is that 8 of crystals. Whatever they're putting against you, whatever they're trying to pressure you with, is going to fall apart. You're not going to lose in this situation. They want you to lose, but you're not going to lose. You just got to stay focused. This is definitely a level up. What is he walking away from with the Knight of Crystals reversed? Clarification. What is he walking away from? What's he walking away from? Thank you. Walking away from the indecision, and you're focusing on your perspective of what you do know rather than what you don't. right? Sometimes what we don't know, we just have to put that aside, and we need to work and focus on what we do know. And the fact is that the ace, the fool in the reverse, this is you overthinking. You're no longer overthinking. You're just being simple about it, and you're not allowing the distraction to deter you from moving forward. Okay, you might feel like you could be failing in some areas. You're not failing. Okay, maybe it's just not in alignment with you. Maybe you're just focused on distractions. So you're dispelling and dismissing these distractions, and you're focusing on what actually matters to you, which is beautiful. The Four of Acorns. The Four of Acorns. Fuck yeah, Wounded Warrior, Nine of Wands. You got one wand left. You're almost through the fucking gate. Do not stop. Keep going. Keep moving forward, dude. Keep it going. You do this. You do this. You do this well. You're all right. You're a warrior. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop a rockin'. You're almost there. 9 wands. 1 wand left. Okay? 1 wand left. Let's get him one more card for this. I feel like there's one more card for this. Yeah, the Hermit. So maybe you need to go within, do a little bit of inner work, shadow work, yada, yada, yada. I think we were talking about this, so it's coming out in the cards. It needs some shadow work. So you're going to have empowerment, and you're going to come out on top of this, and it's going to bring a lot of comfort, and it's going to help you add to your whole community aspect of who you are and where you want to go. So this is beautiful. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. Please message me anytime if you need to unpack anything. I'm there for you, bro. Okay? No dime needed. Okay? I'm there at any time you need me. Okay? You've worked hard in my lives to protect my life, and you know what? You've done exceptional work, and I'm honored to be able to be here to help you through this, so that way you can step into your highest timeline. Okay? You've worked hard enough. It's a give and take. It's an easy trade, and I'm here for it. I'm here with my pom-poms, celebrating you. All right? So keep moving forward. All right, Chris. One little mini message here for you. What's going on with T. Harris? What does T. Harris need to know? Off the top, off the bottom? Okay. I'll keep... Oh, alright. What's this? The 5 of Crystals and the 7. Stand on business. You're coming out of a time of feeling left out, left cold. Don't allow the left out and the cold to bother you. This was a favor in disguise. They did you a favor, T. Harris. Okay? You need to stand on business and have the determination and the stamina to move forward. I'm still going to do a top, bottom, and a middle for you. Just give me a second. Okay, if the cards come out. 10 of Shells. You're coming out of a time of destroyed wish fulfillment. They tried to break your heart in the mix, and it didn't work. Okay? You're going to come out stronger than what you thought. You just need to empower yourself to get through the little bit of hectic chaos, and you're going to come out on top with this. And you're going to find out that they did you a favor in the end. Okay? What do we got? 2 of Acorns, 9 of Crystals, and we've got the Shaman. Yeah. You're filled with divine wisdom. You're filled with spiritual power. Okay? And you need to step into that. You're walking away from the fact that you weren't supposed to walk in this direction in the first place. It was a distraction. You need to focus on your independence and directing your own ship. Painting your own canvas. Okay? Ultimately, that's the case, right there. This is about your independence. This is about you being balanced and having your purity and abundance without anybody else's help. You have the divine wisdom to get there. You have the spiritual knowledge and the power to get there. and you're coming away from a lot of distractions. Okay? So stay true to yourself, stay focused, things are going to work out. All right? Everybody, 5 of you that's in the chat right now, I'm going to be doing a mini message for you guys tomorrow. So bring your super chats, super thanks, super stickers, and there's not going to be any collective tomorrow. I'm just going to bin, so be here around the same time and come in and get your mini messages. Bring your super chats, super stickers, super thanks, your donations of any denomination, doesn't matter what, it's going to get you a message. Okay, so there's no collective tomorrow. It's all about you guys. This is for reaching 11,000 subscribers. I'm here for you. So let's get you in the right focus and getting you stepping into your timeline and getting you living your best life. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Can't be good at it. At least be good to yourself, so that way you can be good to others. I love you very much, and I'll catch you in the next one.